What's up, Wallet Monkeys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, what we're going to talk about is the best 0% balance transfer cards. Now, these are cards that are 0 APR for either 6, 12, 18 months, or sometimes even longer. And we're coming into quarter 4. We have the holidays here. I've shot a couple videos talking about how to really navigate the holidays, how to get better deals. Obviously, we could talk about Amazon cards all day long, but today, what I want to talk about and discuss is 0% cards. So let's dive into it. Now, there is a lot of 0% cards. So there's going to be at least one card from all your heavy banks, all your heavy hitters, your top 10 banks. And then there's also going to be quite a few cards from credit unions and probably even smaller banks too. I don't want to cover all those. What I'm going to cover is probably a dozen or so. And just understand that there's going to be more. I'm going to try and rattle off a bunch at the end that go above and beyond what we're going to cover here. So you could just do this manually. There are sites that list out the best 0% balance transfer cards. We don't really focus on that at Wallet Monkey, but what you can do is, as soon as you figure out that they've got 0% cards that you might be interested in, come back to walletmonkey.io and look at our pre-qualification page, which is constantly being updated, and see if that bank has a pre-qualification offer. Like, for example, Chase, I think maybe like within the last month, they opened back up their pre-qualification page, which was down for 6-8 months. So anyways, starting at the top, big dog, Chase is the #1 bank. They've got a 0% offer on both the personal side and the business side. So on the personal side, they've got the Freedom Unlimited card, which you see here. Here it is right here, 0% APR for 15 months. And you're gonna wanna check the terms, because the thing where they get you is the terms in how fast you have to use the balance transfer. It has to be used within a certain amount of months. So sometimes it's within the first 60 days, sometimes it's within a long period of time. Now, by far the best offer here in terms of you have a certain amount of days to use it is Elan Financial on the business side. They had it over 600 days at one point, which is absolutely insane. So we'll get into that in just a couple minutes, but we got the Chase Freedom Unlimited, and then I believe the Slate is also 0% right now. And there's 2 on the business side, I think 2 or 3, which we'll get into in just a second. In the beginning here, we'll do personal and then business. Next is Bank of America. We got the customized cash rewards. Look at this, 0% APR for 18 billing cycles on balance transfers made within the first 60 days. This is pretty standard, so expect this. So you got to use it pretty quick in order to obviously get it. But we've got that one. We've got the unlimited cash rewards here. What else we got? Here's this one, customized cash rewards for students. All right, we got the unlimited cash rewards for students. What else? The security ain't gonna have it. Yeah, I think that's it. We got the customized cash rewards credit card for Susan Komen as well. There might be a few others, but basically the big hitter cards all have, as a sign-up bonus, 0% APR for at least a year, but 18 billing cycles on this one. Okay, next up, Discover. Discover is always running a 0% APR. Just understand that. 15 months, 12 months. I can't think of a time when they had less than 15 months, actually. I think it's always 0% for 15 months until February 10th of 2023. And they've got, the Chrome, the cash back. I think even the student has it. Yep, student has it for 6 months. Security ain't gonna have it. Yep, Chrome has it for 6 months. What about the Travel? Yep, Travel has it for 15 months. Just about every single card that they offer has it going on right now for 15 months. So this is a great option as a debt weapon as well to move around funds, make your DTI look differently, or make your profile look differently if you're trying to get yourself into position for an app spree or something like that, or just make it through the holidays, right? Discover's got options for you. Citibank by far has the most. I think every single one of their cards has it. The Diamond Preferred, the Custom Cash, the Rewards Plus, the Double Cash has it. Everything has it. So 0% APR for 18 months. And #1, so let's scroll all the way down to the bottom here. Okay, 15 months within the first 4 months date of account opening. Well, there you go. So just click through, always read your terms. We preach that heavily on the channel. So just about every single heavy hitter card on Citibank has it. I like Citibank a lot. I think it is a bit of a hidden gem. You don't see a lot of YouTube channels talking about it. They've got great sign-up bonuses, usually throughout the entire year. And they got 0% offers, which are great for right now. They tend to be a little bit more flexible with your credit scores too. Like this in comparison to Chase, like you'll get Citi all day long before you get a Chase, just because of how strict the rules are with Chase. And if your inquiries and new accounts aren't looking right, then they won't take you, whereas Citi tends to be a little bit more flexible. So Citibank, another great option. Wells Fargo, we don't talk a lot about Wells Fargo on the channel, but the Active Cash, the Autograph, and the Reflect. All currently have 0% APR. This one is for 18 months. This one is for 15 months here, and the autograph, oh, there it is. And that's for 12 months as well. So Wells Fargo has had a resurgence of, I would say, great cards recently. They were kind of like, I don't know, they were kind of like nothing for a while. And then they made some dramatic changes and I didn't really like it. So they are turning around for the better though, I think. And these are good cards to look at, right? Built is on the business side. I like that card a lot too. A lot of guys in the community have it. Okay, so that's Wells Fargo. US Bank, another one we don't really talk a huge amount about. I think we've only got like 1 or 2 videos about it on the channel. But here we go, 0% APR. For the first 12 billing cycles. Again, how long do you have before you've got to use it? You got to look that up for yourself. We've also got it on the Visa Signature, the Visa Platinum Card as well. Most credit unions, most banks have a Platinum Card. Like PenFed, Navy Fed, they're running 0% balance transfer offers, I think, all year on those cards. So every credit union, for the most part, has a Platinum Card, which is their low interest rate card, their 0% interest balance transfer type card, right? So just keep that in mind. Okay, pivoting now into, I just want to cover one credit union type, and that is, there's over 90 institutions that we found that use Elan Financial, E-L-A-N Financial. We shot a dedicated video about this, but they offer cards on both the personal and the business side. So just about every single one, Connexus, Spectra, Comerica, who else? Flagstar, and the plethora of others. We just haven't released that list yet, but we shot another video about this on the channel. I'll link the card right here, and you can get a good look at that list. But they all offer 0% for 6 months. And if we look at the terms, this has the best terms on both personal and business side. Let's just let this page load up here. And here we go right here. What we're looking for is you've got to use it within how many days? 186 days of the account opening. That is by far the best or longest amount of time that you've got on any sort of terms for a 0% card. So on the personal side, it looks good. And then we might as well just jump over to business now. And on the business side, it's even better. So 0% for 6 billing cycles. But if we click here, then we'll actually get the terms here. Okay, cool. I had to double check this for a second because they must have just changed this again. This was still up until like literally when I was putting together this video a couple days ago. This was still at, I believe, 400 or 500 days. But the business Visa, at least for Connexus, is showing within the first 186 days. That's crazy. They literally must have just changed that. I mean, obviously videos that we shoot and other channels shoot aren't helping this any bit, because I'm sure that, Elan sees the surge in new applications and they make changes, but I don't think that that's gonna be that way for every single other one, like Spectra. Spectra's another big one everyone's always talking about. Comerica, Flagstar's another big one too. I don't think it's the same for them, but just understand that does change quite often. And again, I would assume they're just gonna tighten up as the economy gets worse, as more videos get shot about it. I would assume they're gonna keep tightening that up. So that's Connexus and the Elan Financial piece. All right, let's look at Chase, and then we'll wrap up with Barclays. So Inc. Business Unlimited, Inc. Business Cash, both got 0% APR for 12 months. There might be 1 or 2 others. No, that looks like that's it. So Chase has a couple on the business side as well. Let's look at Barclays. Barclays has the Wyndham rewards. They've actually got quite a bit. The Earner and the other Wyndham rewards business card both have 0% offers right now. You got to go one by one. So balance transfer, 0% APR for 15 months. Made within 45 days of account opening. So again, 45 to 60 days is really your kind of standard amount of time or window that you've got. They've got a couple others that on the personal side and on the business side as well. Just go to barclaycardus.com and you can check out the rest of them that they've got. And that's it, my friends. So I think that's probably like a dozen or so cards that we just covered that all have 0% balance transfer offers right now. This is something that constantly changes, but going into the last quarter of the year, if you're looking for making a play like this and making a move, well, those are your options. Thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Hey, you should subscribe. 60% of you are not subscribed yet. Right there. Okay, bye.